Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, and today I want to take you on a journey with me. This is called the Freako Challenge. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Eco Challenge. It's hosted by Bear Grylls, and it's a combination of like backpacking, mountain biking, rafting, they're hiking up rivers, they're rappelling. It's all this crazy stuff for just, dozens and dozens, hundreds of miles. I thought that was cool, but I don't have the time and the money to do all those things. So I came up with a condensed version, and that's what I'm calling the Freako Challenge. So what I want to share with you is the real footage from me actually going on this adventure. So it's about 50 miles hiking, about 4 miles of backpacking with 30 extra pounds on my back as I'm rucking. And then I've got like a 6 or 7 mile run, and then I've got a paddling event that I do in the Great Bay on the edge of New Hampshire that kind of leads out towards the ocean. Now the reason why I did this is really just for the fun and the challenge of it, right? So to basically do this one big adventure in one day, I started at like probably 4 in the morning driving to get to the starting location, and then was basically going until about, 6 or 7 at night. So it was a full day of moving. I had a little support. I had some stuff that was kind of stashed throughout the adventure, but it was really fun. So I just want you to kind of see what the adventure was like. And yeah, it was good to kind of push myself outside of my comfort zone. So let's jump into it as I drive out to the first location. All right, quick update, 6:22. Got the bike on top of the car and I am headed out to Manchester to start the adventure. I want to stash a water bottle at the cemetery in Newmarket so I can grab it on the way through. And there were some people walking and they were definitely like, what is that guy leaving? And as I pulled away, they went and like checked out my stash. So hopefully they're not calling the cops on me because I left a water bottle in the cemetery. But anyhow, yeah, about half an hour from the beginning of the adventure. All right, update number 1, peace. All right, good morning everyone. Freako Challenge. I'm on the first leg, about a 40-mile bike ride, probably 3 miles in. Started at 7:25 and chilly out here, 43 degrees last time I checked. Advantage of a rail trail is that you don't have any huge hills to go up. Disadvantage, you don't have any nice hills to go down, which means you are pedaling the entire time. But beautiful so far. And yeah, I'll check in a little bit. All right, so my adventure started in Manchester, New Hampshire. I went through Candia, through Raymond, through Epping, to Newfields, to Newmarket. That kind of wraps up the biking portion of it. One thing you'll see here is that there are various parts of the ride where you go under highways or under major roads, and so they actually put tunnels under there so you can do that. You don't have to go up and over them. It's much safer to go under. And I had my bike with me, obviously. I had a couple lights. I had a headlight and a tail light from Olight, so it was just really interesting to be going through these tunnels early in the morning. And yeah, I was like, whoa, what the heck is going on here when I pulled up to these tunnels? But it was cool. Another little kind of thing I didn't expect on this adventure. So my first run in with the dog, not too bad. Looked like a husky mix, friendly enough, but wanted to come on the Freako Challenge with me. But I don't think the owner wanted that to happen, so. All right, keeping on. coming up on my first break I'm gonna really take here in Raymond, New Hampshire, and we'll talk more. All right, so I'm in actually not Raymond, New Hampshire, but Epping, New Hampshire. I was feeling pretty good from Raymond, so I just pushed through, and now I'm at Epping, New Hampshire. And I don't know if you can hear it behind me, but the 6-hour training range is not too far away. I can hear people shooting out there. So I'm taking a break, gonna have some water, some Gatorade, have a little snack, stretch a little bit, and probably in about 5 minutes, get back on the road. All right, I am in Newfields, New Hampshire now, and getting close to the end of the official rail trail. Then a little bit of road biking, and then we're on to phase 2. It is, man, whew. It's not road biking, I'll tell you that for sure. It's definitely just with mountain bike tires, just gripping in that dirt. You gotta work to get some momentum. All right, I'm out. Whew, bright sunlight. Out of the woods, onto the road. I don't know how far, probably 5 miles or so, 7 miles, and then we're hiking. All right, in Newmarket, New Hampshire, off to Durham, and then phase 2. All right, guys, phase 2. I am hiking now. I got 4.3 miles. I just picked up my Ruck plate that I put into my rucksack, and now I got about 40 pounds total on my back, probably, maybe a little bit less, but 30 extra pounds from that plate is some weight. So I'll probably philosophize a bit at the end of this, but I'll just tell you right now that my goal weight-wise is to get to 200 pounds, and I'm hovering about probably 218 right now, let's say. And I was up at 230.2 a while ago. And I can just tell you that 30 extra pounds is a lot of weight. So this was a mental challenge and a physical challenge for me to do this, but it's a great reminder about carrying extra weight and just how it can be a lot easier to carry 30 less pounds. All right, here we go. I'll tell you one of the challenges of this Freako challenge is that you can't really slow down to like take in all the sights. You've seen a couple of quick videos of stuff, but just because like the clock is ticking and the sun sets at 6 p.m. and so my goal is to be done right about sundown. So yeah, you want to like sit and take in the beauty of nature, but not today. So anyhow, nice to go for a hike and a bike ride and all those things, but it's definitely more of a let's get the mission accomplished, let's get the job done type of experience today. Anyhow, just some ponderings. All right, hike is done. A little bit shorter than I thought, so 4 miles instead of 4.3, and made good time. Taking a break, powering up, 6.7, I think it's 6.7 mile run. Whew. All right, here we go, gonna start the run. I actually started the run and forgot my phone, so I came back to get my phone, starting the run again, and then we got the kayak. Here we go. All right, I'm a few miles in here, I think. I don't know, maybe a mile in to the run. And the biggest hill of the entire day is coming up. This thing is a bear. Vultures flying overhead. Not sure how I feel about that. All right, final stretch here. Got my kayak. There's the water. 2 or 3 hours, something like that. And then we'll be done. Here we go. Final stage of the Frico challenge. Whew, I'm tired. But gotta lean in here. Let's do this. All right, I am moving here. Well, actually, I'm not moving right now. I'm stopping to shoot this video to check something on the map. I'll tell you the thing I'm most concerned about right now is the possibility of my legs cramping up just because I'm in this stable position where my legs are just like not moving. So I may paddle for a while and then get out and stretch, and then paddle for a while and get out and stretch, just because I don't want to get all cramped up. But yeah, it's a beautiful day and a little bit of wind, but let's get moving here. All right, we're out on the open water still. No whitecaps now. There were some before when I was further out. Great Bay is definitely great. It's big, large, large, large. So I'm gonna hug the shore here and proceed to Adams Point, which is the final location where this whole adventure is gonna wrap up. I call it Poop Rock. Straight ahead is Adams Point. We're gonna go around the far side of that to the boat landing. All right, I'm literally in the last probably 500 yards here. Windy. I'm spent. My legs are tired. My back is tired from kayaking too. So I'm gonna land this and yeah, good day. Good Frico challenge. All right, guys, as I close out talking about the Frico challenge, let me just tell you some of the experience I had and the things I learned. First off, because I had my cell phone with me, I was able to be in touch with a bunch of buddies all day long. So I was like, all right, guys, here's where I am. Like, pray for me, encourage me, man. I'm leaning into this part. So it was cool to be able to talk to people all during that time. I did have some stashes set up along the way. Like I had some food and some Gatorade at various points. So that made it easier. The fact that it was in one day obviously makes it easier than having to like sleep overnight or something like that, carry all the extra weight for camping gear and such. Bottom line is just, like I said, it was a challenge. It was fun to push myself. I mean, I took 5, 6, 7 breaks for the whole day for little stretches, but I was just moving constantly. So it was definitely a challenge for my body just to constantly be in motion. It was cool to have the different elements because you feel differently when you're biking versus hiking, you know, with the weight on versus running versus paddling, just different muscles and different overall kind of challenges within each of those elements. So I like the fact that it was a little bit more diverse than just like one straight thing. So I think I'm gonna try it again, you know, maybe in the spring I'll do another Frico challenge and do something different, a little bit maybe a different location or something like that. But I've been thinking about this for a while. It was fun to do. Let me hear from you guys. What did you think about the video? Also, if you've done something like this before, share with me. You know, what was it like? What were the big challenges? What were the hardest parts? What were the easiest parts? Maybe you've done mud runs or Spartan runs, stuff like that. Let's hear about your experience if you've done that before, or if you think, hey, I'd like to do something like that in the future. So I always appreciate the conversation. Thanks for being part of the Everyday Tactical Vids community. It's fun to share stories like this with you guys, and yeah, more adventures like this will always be coming soon. Hey guys, thanks for watching and checking out the Frico challenge, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.